Charisma is often treated like a mysterious trait that some people are simply born with, an almost magnetic quality that draws others in effortlessly. But when you look closer at the psychology behind charisma, it becomes clear that it is not magic. It is a pattern of signals, behaviors, and emotional dynamics that the human brain is wired to respond to. And once you understand these patterns, charisma stops being something abstract and becomes something you can recognize, develop, and apply intentionally. Because at its core, charisma is about how you make people feel in your presence, and that feeling is shaped less by what you say and more by how you deliver it, how you carry yourself, and how you engage with others. And one of the most important elements of charisma is presence, which is the ability to be fully engaged in the moment without appearing distracted, rushed, or divided. Because when someone gives you their full attention, it creates a powerful sense of importance, making you feel seen and valued. And the human brain responds strongly to that feeling, associating it with trust and connection. And this is why charismatic individuals often make people feel like they are the only person in the room, even in crowded environments. And another key factor is emotional expressiveness, because charisma involves the ability to convey emotions in a way that others can feel. And this doesn't mean being overly dramatic, but rather being clear, congruent, and authentic in your emotional signals, since emotions are contagious. And when someone expresses enthusiasm, calmness, or confidence, those states can spread to others, creating a shared emotional experience that strengthens connection. And this ties into the concept of emotional contagion, where people naturally align with the emotional tone of those around them. And charismatic individuals are often highly effective at setting that tone. And then there is the role of confidence, but not in the exaggerated or aggressive sense, rather in a grounded, calm certainty that signals self-assurance without the need to prove anything. Because people are drawn to those who appear comfortable in themselves, as it reduces social tension and creates a sense of stability. And this type of confidence is often communicated through nonverbal cues such as posture, eye contact, and pacing, as well as through the absence of unnecessary behaviors like over-explaining or seeking constant validation. And another important aspect of charisma is clarity, because charismatic communicators tend to express their ideas in a way that is easy to understand and follow, which reduces cognitive effort for the listener and makes the interaction feel smoother and more engaging. And this clarity is often combined with storytelling or structured expression, which helps maintain attention and create emotional impact. And beyond individual traits, charisma is also shaped by social awareness, which is the ability to read the room, understand the emotional and social dynamics of a situation, and adjust your behavior accordingly. Because charisma is not about being the same in every situation. It is about being effective in each situation. And this adaptability allows charismatic individuals to connect with a wide range of people, aligning their communication style with the context and the audience. And another subtle but powerful element is timing, because when you speak, when you pause, and how you pace your interaction can significantly influence how your message is received. And well-timed pauses, for example, can create emphasis, build anticipation, and give your words more weight, while rushed or poorly timed communication can reduce impact, even if the content is strong. And then there is the aspect of warmth, which involves signaling friendliness, openness, and positive intent. Because while confidence creates respect, warmth creates connection, and charisma often comes from the balance between these two, where someone appears both capable and approachable. And this balance is critical, because too much confidence without warmth can feel intimidating, while too much warmth without confidence can feel weak. And when both are present, it creates a compelling presence that draws people in. And another important factor is authenticity, because people are highly sensitive to inconsistencies between what someone says and how they behave. And when signals don't align, it can reduce trust and break the sense of connection. So charismatic individuals tend to have a high level of alignment between their internal state and their external expression, which makes their behavior feel genuine and believable. And this authenticity reinforces all other elements of charisma, because it creates a stable and consistent impression. And finally, there is the idea of focus, because charismatic individuals often direct attention intentionally, guiding the flow of the interaction rather than reacting to it. And this can be done through eye contact, gestures, vocal emphasis, and the structure of their communication, allowing them to hold attention without forcing it. And ultimately, the psychology behind charisma comes down to a combination of presence, emotional alignment, confidence, clarity, and social awareness, all working together to create an experience that feels engaging, natural, and meaningful. And once you understand that charisma is not about being louder or more dominant, but about being more aligned, more present, and more intentional in how you interact, you realize that it is not a rare gift, but a skill that can be developed over time. And once you see how these subtle dynamics influence how people respond to you, you can't unsee it.